Hi everyone, I'm starting this like minimalist clearing out, decluttering video with Sean, the husband. He hasn't been in any of these because it's not the best clearing out.
Shush.
It's true though. If you're new to my channel and you haven't seen any of my other decluttering videos, I did our laundry cupboard and our games cupboard, and then I also did my beauty clear out, which it'll pop out like up here somewhere. One of these, like up whatever side it is. I'm actually in the middle of doing my beauty one, but I'm taking a break because our friends are coming over this Saturday to... My battery light is flashing, perfect timing. Friends are coming over on Saturday to come and take what they want from the stuff that we have left over that we're not going to be selling or giving away or giving it to them. So we kind of just need to clear out the kitchen, and we have a lot of cupboard space and a lot of stuff, and this one wants to help me. So let's do this. Do you think we need to do a donate pile, like a charity pile?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I was just checking.
Well, technically that would be everything else that anybody else doesn't take.
Yeah, so we'll just put it out and then they can decide. I'm going to charge my battery, and then I'm going to show you what we're currently working with in the kitchen. You can open up all the doors while I'm going to get another battery.
Okay. We've got coffee mugs.
We have way too much stuff. It's actually just, it's excessive. Mugs. Yeah, we have a crap ton of coffee mugs.
This feels so
weird. Feels like claustrophobic because it's just like all the cupboards are open, and usually this is a big space. So I'm going to show you, if you come into the kitchen, this is like as you come in. First thing you see annoyingly is our bin, but then you swing in. Welcome to our very cramped kitchen because all the cupboards are open. Sean has just been to gym, which is why he looks like this, and I'm also very happy that you can only see the top half of my body because I look interesting on the bottom half. It's cold, yeah, quite German, yeah. I wanted to give you a quick little overview of the kitchen. There's lots of cupboards. There's literally stuff in every cupboard. Okay, we're going to time lapse this because otherwise it's going to be too long. While editing this video, I kind of realized that it was lacking in tips and lacking in just helpful things to get you guys through this process of minimalism and decluttering, because we kind of took one evening and we just cleared out the kitchen, so I didn't add many tips in, and there's one at the end, but I just don't feel like it's helpful enough. And my last video on decluttering and minimalism was really helpful. It had lots of tips to get you guys going, so I feel like I want to actually give you some in this video. So my first tip is just to kind of make a list beforehand, or even if you make a mental list on your phone or something like that, make a list of things that you use in the kitchen regularly, because more often than not, we have things in our kitchen that were a gift from maybe our gift registry for our wedding, or it was a gift that you don't even like and you just shoved to the back of your cupboard. There are lots of things in the kitchen that just go unnoticed, or maybe there are things when you open up your cupboard, you're like, oh my goodness, I hate this item, but it just stays because you never ever think to throw it out. So tip number one is to make a list of items that you actually regularly use in your kitchen. That will help you to start the decluttering process.
I don't know what to keep.
Stuff that we're going to keep, you can keep in the cupboard. Stuff that you think we should give away, just put up here maybe.
Cool,
and then we can work from there rather than doing it to that side. I'm going to get a step ladder because I can't actually reach the top one. Yeah. These are the tools you need if you're a short person. Oh my goodness. Slippers then.
Oh. It's interesting.
How far we've gotten, and we've basically just done these top cupboards, and then Sean has also done these two. Just excuse any noise, Sean is having a shower. These are the side plates we're keeping, the bowls we're keeping, and then we have a salad dish up there, and that is pretty much it. That is what we had in our cupboard. We had like bowls on bowls and plates for days. We literally had essentially 3 sets of plates and bowls, which is insane. You know, you just collect plastic knives and forks and then you just have them and for no reason. This stuff was in this top cupboard and I haven't looked in here for literal years. And now it's completely empty, completely clear. In this cupboard we're basically just keeping 2 dishes, and there was stuff like full to the brim in this cupboard. And then this is our kind of serving stuff. This is minimal compared to what it looked like, let's just all agree. I just really love these leaf plates, like these are my favorite. Sorry, that's a lip swatch on my hand. More salad bowls, these are really nice for like pastas and stuff. I'm also serving like just chips and whatever. These are more like chip bowls, just simple stuff. This over here is really nice because you can put like meat or cheeses and stuff, and there's a hole for dips. And then I just kept 1 cake stand. So that is pretty much it. Those are little like dipping bowls. So I know this one seems really obvious, but when we were cleaning out the kitchen, we found like things that were broken and like plastic knives and forks. We had a whole like plastic cup filled with plastic knives and forks from when we'd done takeouts and stuff like that, and it's just not necessary to hang on to those things. I found little sachets, like you know when you go to McDonald's and they give you like a little sachet of tomato sauce or ketchup. I've never used those ever, but I hang on to them for some reason and I don't understand why. So just throw away those things. You don't need them. They're unnecessary. Also things like the Tupperware cupboard. The Tupperware cupboard, there's always like Tupperware that doesn't have a lid. Toss it away, give it away. There's no point in keeping stuff that you can't actually use. These are basics on decluttering. So because we're minimizing the space that we have, we're moving into an apartment that's a lot smaller. We don't want to take all of our Tupperware or all of our dishes. So we actually had to reduce the amount based on the space that we had. But if you're just trying to declutter your kitchen, I would say throw away the things that really aren't necessary, like Tupperware doesn't have lids, plastic bowls and plates that just don't look good and you wouldn't actually give to someone, plates that are chipped and you wouldn't actually serve food on it, glasses that have just been in your cupboard but you hate. Those are things that you can definitely give away. Now we get to do this cupboard, this one here under the sink, which doesn't have much in it, the drawers. That over there is my baking cupboard.
We bought extras just in case they
and we had
to host people.
Yeah.
We can keep 4.
4 is such a little, like, because technically we could have quite a few people at our house if we wanted to do games or something like that. And I mean, it would, let's just be realistic about it, okay? I think all of those mugs up there can go, and they're worth keeping.
And we like them, like we're not going to change that.
No, that's like timeless, that's perfectly fine. What do you think about letting go of
all the,
like these patterned ones back here?
You don't like them anymore?
I think compared to
you'll buy a mug,
the plain ones.
You'll buy a mug if you want a mug.
Yeah. So another tip I wanted to give you guys is something that we kind of realized while we were doing this, is that there are actually sentimental items in the kitchen. I didn't think that there were, because to me I'm like, a kitchen is for basic tools, like things that you need to cook and clean, not sentimental things. But I found like a serving dish in the cupboard that was my great granny's, and I also found a couple of things that we got off of our wedding registry. So there were really special things, and I didn't actually go into it thinking that there would be sentimental things, but they are. And I just wanted to let you guys know that it's okay to let go of those sentimental things, because that plate that I had from my great gran, I haven't ever used it. It's just been at the bottom of my serving cupboard, and I wouldn't ever actually choose to use that when I'm hosting something. So as much as I think, oh, this is going to bring up memory, it's going to remind me of her, it would be nice to use it, it would actually be better to pass it on to my mom, because I think that she would probably use it a little bit more. So if you don't necessarily want to get rid of things that have been passed down in your family, maybe ask your mom if she wants it, or your siblings. Also, if you have like 5 serving dishes from your gran, or your mom has passed on these silver teaspoons that you're not using all the time, they don't necessarily have to be in your kitchen. You can put them into storage for a little while and decide if you want to use them later. Or if you have 5 serving dishes from your gran or your mom or whatever, you don't have to have all 5. You can keep 1 and that will bring up the memory. The 5 don't really make a difference. It doesn't add to the memory if you have 5 plates. So you are allowed to throw away things or even give away things that you aren't necessarily using, but someone else could get use from it. So this is our process of elimination. Sean had this this vase that he pulled out of the cupboard. Now come look here. Do you think this one is better than...
A lot of more of those.
I don't want this one. I don't want...
Why?
I don't like, look, it's got like a weird step like thing at the bottom. Like I like this, I like that, I like that, I like the big round one. Put this in here so long and then we'll sort out the vases together.
How many wine glasses? So this is what we're giving away.
So many glasses. Yo.
And this is what we're left with. That and wine glasses.
Why don't you put it all on the bottom shelf and I can actually reach it when you're packing?
Sure. Oh no, we don't have coriander.
We do.
Oh, no coriander.
Okay, we have like 2, 4, 6 pairs of scissors. So we stopped our decluttering and unpacking and stuff to have dinner, and now it's like 10 to 8 in the evening. And I've hit that block where I just want to stop and I want to take a shower and get in my pajamas and just chill. But we literally have, or I literally have 1, 2, 3 more cupboards to do and then I'm done. And they're not big cupboards either. It's like the baking cupboard, the Tupperware cupboard, which is a mission, and then just our vases, which is the top of our like food cupboard. And then we're literally done. So with the kitchen at least. I'm gonna power through those cupboards just so that I can feel like triumph and I feel like success and I feel like it's all done and it's not something that I need to carry on doing later. This is my tip, is just push through this period where you just want to do nothing and you want to throw in the towel and you want to be done. Just push through until the very end and I promise you it'll feel even better when everything is done. To make it a little bit sweeter, I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos while I finish this. It takes a bit longer when I watch a video, but I just feel like I'm chilling, but I'm doing something at the same time. It's like a good kind of multitasking thing. It's just good. It feels better when I get to watch a video while I'm busy decluttering. So I know in my previous decluttering and minimalism video I said give yourself some time to go through your things. I think with the kitchen it's more important to actually just do it in one go, like in one foul swoop, do it all, because actually you could hammer it out in like an afternoon, an evening. We did our kitchen in one evening and it was completely done, just because if you give yourself a time limit it means that you'll actually get it done. Otherwise, if you drag it out over a couple of days, it's really easy to just neglect it and then it gets to the same point again. So I would say just hammer it out in one go, because you will get to that point eventually when you're clearing out where you're like, oh my goodness, I can't do this anymore, I'm so tired, I just want to stop. But if you push through, you get the satisfaction of knowing your kitchen is completely done and you don't have to worry about it. You can like tick it off the list, and I really enjoy that feeling. You guys saw what this looked like before. This is a huge achievement. This is all the stuff that's going. This is like Tupperware. I threw lids away in the bin because I was just like, there's no point in giving someone Tupperware with a missing lid. And then this is stuff that came out of the baking cupboard. And that is our vase area clear. I ended up putting, well, one of them can't fit, but all of them are up there. I'm keeping quite a bit just because I love having flowers in the house, and those are all pretty small, so I think they can fit in like our glass cupboard. Okay, so that is it. That's our kitchen done. That is the stuff left over. This is all like giveaway stuff as well. It just can't fit in the sunroom. There's just too much there already. So I know I didn't end up showing you guys what we actually kept in terms of like kitchen stuff, but you will see that in my packing and unpacking videos, and it'll be in a time lapse, but you'll definitely see it when we're in the new place. I unpack everything. You can see what we keep, and you can see like how minimal the stuff really is. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I hope it's been informative. I hope that it's given you good tips, and if you have any questions, or even if you have any other tips for other people, please leave them in the comments below. That's really, really helpful. And also, if you want to see any other videos on minimalism and decluttering, there's going to be moving vlogs. We're actually already in the new place, so there's going to be moving vlogs coming up very soon. Subscribe if you're not, and also check me out on Instagram, because there's lots of behind the scenes life stuff of our apartment that I don't really show on YouTube maybe, and there's just lots of extra stuff on there. So follow me over there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.